Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to install a rear fan in the trailer. I went with the Heng Vortex 2. I know a lot of guys out there will say the Fantastic fan, the Max Air fan. Both great companies, great brands. I just didn't want to peel the silicone off the roof. It's a brand new trailer. And I really didn't want to mess around with that roof or be up there. So this is the route I went. It's versatile. It's easy to do. Two wires, a couple screws, and I'm done. The reason I went with the Vortex 2 versus the Vortex is I wanted the option between in and out airflow and different speeds. So yeah, this model just fit what I needed. So yeah, we'll get to it and get this installed. Make sure to keep watching. Okay, first thing we need to do is I'm going to cut back our wires. We made them a little bit longer to make sure we had lots of play. Now with those cut, we'll strip them. And I went with the heavier 12 gauge. Those two strips we can put, they give you little connectors you can twist on. I'm going to go with actual crimp connection. I have butt connectors that I use and I've always used them. They seem to do the trick. Okay, now we're just going to attach our butt connectors. I like to twist these when I put them on. Not the best tool I'm using, but just to give everyone a quick overview of the Heng's Vortex 2. Pretty basic fan. I know people have said there's been some wobble in this. I don't see any wobble, but I know that you can change with other manufacturers. Seen guys do it. So I'll start with this, see how it goes. If I have to, I'll change just the fan part. They give you two positions depending where your hand crank is. So even though you can see your hand crank and you're like, oh, these are way off, if you look at the other side, the actual positioning of it is in the middle. So that's just where your hand crank position is. The actual spot that lines up is at a different location. So there it is there. But when you look at this side, it's way on the outside. So just keep in mind. Like I said, this is the Vortex 2. So again, I know I've heard people complain about the reverse and forward. Yeah, it's a little confusing. I'm not sure yet which one is what, but I will figure it out when it goes on. But again, you have your off, high, medium, low on forward, and reverse, high and medium. Don't know why they didn't do a low. Not the end of the world. So there you go. That's basically the fan. Just standard wiring on the back. This is all factory. Let's see here. What kind of cable did they use? They used 18 gauge. I'm using 12 up top. I ran 12 for the whole trailer for 12 volt. Just easy. Yeah, basic wires. You have a white and a black. I believe the black will be positive and the white will be ground or neutral. For me, the white will go to my black and this black will go to my red for power. Okay, we got our positive connected. So it's black on the fan to red from the trailer. And then neutral or ground on the fan is white going to my ground black wire on the trailer. Make sure it goes into the black connection cleanly. Make sure you give it a good crimp. Yeah, that's good. Pull on all your connections. Now with those crimped, we can set the fan in place. You want to use a long screwdriver. The holes are already in the existing metal frame. So once you get one in, the second one should go no problem. Okay, so we got it tightened to the holes in the existing frame. So that ought to be the existing cap. The metal bar running across, there's two holes on either end, here and here, and so we fastened it to there. Our power is good. That's we kind of got an opening on the far side. We ran that through so it's not pinching. We put this dial on, make sure it works, which it does. This is the one that came with the factory. We did have to adjust our positioning for our crank mechanism, the gears. So we did have to move it back one. Unfortunately, we had the wires already connected, so I had to get help, and I had to move the position over. Once I moved it, everything lined up perfectly. I put the new handle on. Now I'm going to put the bug screen on. I'm a big fan of this bug screen. Makes it easy to clean. All it is push into the holes and twist, and that's it. So nice and easy to clean. It will, I'm sure, get dirty. So that's in. Now we can put our outer frame on. So that should just slide up on the outside. Make sure you got your holes lined up. Now with those snugged up, everything looks good. Now we can open the vent all the way, and we'll try it on reverse, on high. So reverse is blowing air towards me, and that's reverse high. Reverse medium. Again, still blowing a lot of air. We'll go to off. You never want to jump from off right to the opposite. What you're doing is going against the gears. So we'll allow this to stop, and then we'll go to forward, which forward gives you the high, medium, low, and that will be pulling air out. So here's high. You can see it's not very loud at all. Surprise versus the reviews. The reviews said it was quite loud, but it's not bad. That's medium, and now on to low. And low's even quieter. You do get a little bit of wobble I can see in the fan, but nothing that's gonna bother me. Unless you're staring at it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video of me installing the Heng's Vortex 2. Took me maybe 20 minutes. The hardest part was adjusting that little gear one position. Took 30 seconds to move it over. Again, if I hadn't connected the wires and I had it down below, I could have done it a lot faster. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have questions regarding this fan or why I went with this fan, make sure to leave them in the comments below. And hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. See you later.